We started with the topic, characteristics of a topic, then we says how we can get to topic idea. Now I'm going to talk about that. I'm presuming that now we have a topic. We got some characteristics, now we got some topic as well with some characteristics we want to have in our topic. Now let's talk about research questions and objective and research proposal, then I come back to that AI and things. So research questions. So once you have a research topic, you must have some research question, because that's the starting point of your research. If you don't have a research question, you are actually not conducting a research. You're just trying to read random things without any objective, without any direction. So it's always good to have research question. It should be consistent with the expected standard. It should have able to give you a clear conclusion. It should be at a right level, not too difficult, not too descriptive. There is a test called Goldilocks test, which you can apply to think about if your research question is good. So there are terms which they use for applying this test, like if your research questions are too big, too small, or too hot, or just the right question. So what do they mean by too big? They say if you have a bigger research question, it means it needs more resources. Resources in terms of time, in terms of financial resources. You know, the scope of the work would be very big, maybe beyond the time you have. If it's too small, it may not be sufficient to fulfill your requirement for particular context in which you are conducting your research. Too hot, it's more like there are always some sensitive area, no-go area, which you can't touch. Better not to. Just right question are those questions that are just right for investigation at this time by this research in this setting. So do consider all these factors and come up with some research question which is not too descriptive, not too small, not too long, not too hot, and you can come up with certain research question. Then discuss the area of interest with your tutor and convert it into journal research questions. Start with journal focus question. Here I have example. This example is, so this was a research idea. I just took it from a textbook. Media campaign following product recall. So you are familiar with if there is a faulty product, so media do recall these products. You may have seen some automobile companies doing it even in Pakistan, but in foreign countries, the customer the customer rights are very powerfully implemented. So normally it's very common abroad. So this was like more a journal topic, and then it's converted to a research question. And now you can see how effective is a media campaign designed to increase the consumer trust in company name following a series of product recall. So now this is a more generic topic, but if you look into the research question is more like measurable kind of thing. It's more focused and it's giving you more clear idea of what actually you are going to do. If I just look at this particular thing, it's not giving me an idea like what's this journal research idea. But if I focus on the research question, it's very clear. It's clearly telling me what I'm supposed to do as a researcher. Similarly, another different area, graduate recruitment via the internet. So it's more like HR domain, human resource domain. And when we look into the research question created out of it, to what extent and in what type of context is internet-based recruitment and selection of graduate effective, and why? So automatically it's creating a context, it's quantifying the things, it's linking some, it's giving you some variables which you may think about, and it's giving you more clarity about the direction you are going to do. So once you have the research question, topic, convert it to a research question, that's the requirement of the academic research, then you go for the research objective. So research question could be converted to research objective, like what I want to achieve by doing this effectiveness of a media campaign and the consumer trust. What is my objective? What I want to achieve? So that's the research objective. The aim of this research is to assess the effectiveness of media campaign designed to increase consumer trust following a series of recall of its products. So you are converting then the research question to the to research objectives that you want to achieve. So that's how you have topic, research question, and research objective. All these must be in line. Normally, the research proposal the approval of research proposal depend on the alignment of these three things: topic, research question, and research objectives. The rest of the things you can always figure out, like how to get these research questions then actually investigated, what kind of tools have to be used. That's the next steps. But this is the starting point: topic, research question, and research objective. So while converting research questions idea into research questions, you have this SMART approach. So the research questions should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be achievable, it should be realistic, and it should be timely. And then you can elaborate all of these SMART words in your own wording, but this is actually specific. You are very specific, like media campaign, consumer trust. It's measurable as well. It's achievable. You can do that through surveys, maybe through media reports. Realistic, and it's timely as well. You can meet it within a given timeline. Theory. So normally theory is a commonly misused word and misunderstood, but when we say what is theory, theory is more like formulation of the cause and effect relation between variables. Like you are identifying some factors, one factor which is causing another factor. If I put it in more simple language, if you change one thing, it's going to change another thing. So cause and effect relation is established, and it could be between two variable or more than two variable, and it may be tested or non-tested. But it's more like bringing certain understanding to a more measurable and testable way. So that's what theory is. If you have theory established from your research question, it could help you further it could guide you more clearly. It help you to identify the relevant variables that you can focus on. If I establish a theory from my research question, or I could establish a theory, I could link it with certain theory, it would help me to focus on specific things, because now I'm very clear about what I need to look into, and I find out the variables that are of relevance to that particular topic or research questions, and it also helped me in the literature review as well, because the next step is literature review. When I'm going to investigate certain research questions, I have to look into the literature as well, if other people have done the similar things in past as well. So if I have certain identified variable of interest, it's more easy to dig literature, earlier studies, to find what they have done, what you can contribute. It's more easy. So it's always good if you can link it with some theories as well. Then we say that there are three different kind of theories level: grand theory, middle range theory, and substantive theories. Grand theories are those theories that change, the way we are thinking, or the way the humanities are evolving. This is like, as the name indicates, is the grand theories. Some examples are, for example, Newton theory, Newton law of motion, theory of relativity, or Darwin's theories, and all these things. Then there is middle range of theories. Middle range theories are such kind of theories which are not as significant as grand theories, but still it has a significant impact. And then we have the last one, which is substantive theories. These kind of theories, these kind of research are restricted to a particular time. The generalization of this is more limited. It's more to some context specific. So normally our work, if we move from top to bottom, the capacity to change the way we think increase in the world. If we move from top to bottom, so then it's increasing restriction in terms of journal acceptability, is more like generalizing the things. It's more generalization. So if you think of the lower level, is the research most of the time we are working in. So something which get Nobel and all that fall on the top. And then big names who have contributed significantly. So then you think of the middle range, and then